Here's how you can elevate your fashion photography from looking like this to this. What's up guys, welcome back to Jay on Film. I'm Jay and this is my life on film.
Hi everyone, level 2 and level 3.
Just for reference, both of those photos from before were taken on the same camera, the Sony a6000. Today I'm going to break down how I improved my fashion photography skills and how you can apply these things to your shoots. All of these tips can be applied when taking self-portraits too, so try it out. Alright, let's break it down into 5 simple steps. Before we start taking photos, I want you guys to get in the habit of bringing your camera everywhere. You never know when the perfect opportunity may pop up and you don't want to be the one that regrets not bringing their camera with them. This little photo shoot that we had wasn't planned at all. I knew that I wanted to take photos, but I didn't think our time at the strawberry farm would turn into a full-blown shoot. Run and gun photo shoots are really fun though, so try to take your camera with you wherever you go. Sometimes, photography is all about timing, and if you don't have your camera on you, then you might miss that perfect shot. Alright, enough of that, it's time to lock in. First step, location. The background plays a big part in your composition. Try to find a place that works well with your subject. If the location works well with the subject, it instantly improves your image. Try to scout locations while planning the shoot so that you don't have to stress about your location not working well with your subject. But if you're running and gunning like me, then try to use your surroundings to your advantage. Look for leading lines, foreground and background elements, and even things like the horizon. Try to make your background as interesting as possible without taking the focus away from your subject. A couple of tips that I have is to look for contrast. If your subject contrasts well with the background, it creates separation in the image between the two aspects. This allows you to use depth to your advantage. Next, look for locations that complement the style of your subject. Whether it be through color, texture, or mood, try to look for these small details at your location. And then this is kind of a bonus tip, but be prepared for the weather conditions. You never know when you might be affected by wind, rain, or heat, so be prepared at all times. But don't be discouraged if the weather affects you. You can always find a way to work around it. Sometimes the best photos come when you least expect it. Alright, the next step is to own your lighting. Lighting is one of the most important aspects of an image. Especially for fashion photography where you want to highlight your subject. If you want to improve your photography skills, you have to get really good at manipulating your lighting. But in most situations, you're going to be on the move and you're probably going to have limited equipment, which is why I highly suggest that you invest in an on-camera flash. Or even if your camera has a flash built in it, use that. Last year I picked up this camera flash for around 50 bucks. Yeah, it's called the Neewer TT560 Speedlite. It's pretty cheap for a flash, so that's why I picked it up. But yeah, this has quickly become one of my photography essentials. It's very easy to pack and you can just have it sitting around in your camera bag until you need it. Then yeah, when the lighting isn't as expected, you can just bring it out and then you'll be set. One of my favorite shots right now is to use the sun as your backlight and then the camera flash as your key light. The details just look amazing and it's effective in creating even more depth in your image. But yeah, don't be afraid to bring out your flash even on sunny days. Alright, really quickly, here's an example of backlighting. So this is how I would set it up. Let's pretend that that light is the sun. And then this plushie right here is the subject. I'd have our subject face away from the sun. And then I'll have my flash ready to go as our key light. Can you see how the back of our subject is being lit? Then yeah, once you got it set up, you just shoot. That's pretty much it. Manipulating light is an essential skill for fashion photography, and by doing it, you can instantly elevate your skills. Next, it's creativity. The easiest way to take your fashion photography to the next level is just by being creative. Here are my main tips for getting creative shots. Learn how to take inspiration from others. All you really have to do is take a variety of aspects from different creators and implement them into your own style. Then, you can create your own personality while learning from others. Secondly, interact. It's easy to just look at the camera and take a picture. A way that we can make it more interesting is to interact. You could use your surroundings or maybe like props, or even like what I did before, interact with the camera. Most, if not all of the photos in this recent photo shoot had an aspect of interaction. Honestly, it's the easiest way to switch up your shots, so try to get creative by interacting with your surroundings. Similar to interacting is posing. I think collaborating with your model is really important because it gives you the opportunity to combine the perspective of your model as well as the image that the photographer sees through their lens. And most of the time your model has a couple of go-to poses that they know look good on them, and all you have to do is just tweak it so that it looks good through the lens of the camera. So yeah, try to get creative with your posing, but also make it fun for the both of you. That's why candid photos look so good, because it's natural and it's not forced at all. So yeah, get creative and your photos should turn out great. Alright, this next step is to keep note of the things that worked. After you finish a photo shoot, keep a record of the things that you thought worked and the things that you probably would avoid next time. This way you'll be able to reflect on the techniques that you think will be useful for future shoots. Reflection is extremely important for improving quickly. Even if it's just a couple of dot points, make a note on the ways that you can improve for next time. You'll save a lot of time in storage because you're eliminating everything that doesn't contribute to the final product. For example, let's say you tried taking photos at a specific focal length, but yeah, you see that the images don't really suit your style. Then yeah, you can just make a note saying that this focal length didn't really suit your style, but these are the ones that do. This way, it'll help you to develop your own personal photography style, and it'll also speed up your whole process. Finally, we have the last step. Edit your photos. When I first started taking pictures, I had a firm belief in keeping the photos as natural as possible. Then I found out that most of the photos I thought were cool were edited to look that way. So I tried it out myself and I'm so glad that I did. Learning how to edit your photos can be quite difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's a game changer. This is also where your image starts to reflect your personal style. It's like putting your signature on it. Editing allows you to express your photos exactly how you want to. You can switch up the mood, the feel, the colors, everything. Edit your photos, guys. It's worth it. By the way, I might drop a preset pack in the near future, so if that's something you're interested in and you want your photos to have a similar look to mine, then let me know down in the comments below. I really enjoy dropping new content for you guys every week, so yeah, I feel like it'd be a great way for you guys to support me in growing my channel, and it would also make it easier for me to keep releasing new content for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, I feel like I should set a like goal. If this video gets 100 likes, I'll release a free preset that you guys can use to edit your photos in Lightroom. That's my first like goal, so let's see if we can achieve it. But yeah, edit your photos. So yeah, with that being said, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all again next week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless you, and peace. By the way guys, the sound design video is coming next week. I just needed some time to plan everything out And yeah, make sure everything is all good. I know a lot of you guys were asking for this video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright, see y'all again next week.